Hello, we meet again in another series, Walk with Me from Padang, Sumatra, in the episode of Bukittinggi's attractions. Here, we are going to visit to Bung Hatta's house, that is the first Indonesian vice president from 1945 to 1956. Bung Hatta was born here in Bukittinggi and spent his early childhood in this house. Today, we have a chance to visit this wonderful historical place and learn a little bit about the early life and the family of this wonderful man. Later on, we are going to visit another attraction here in Bukittinggi. Let's see. Bung Hatta birthplace, located at Jalan Soekarno-Hatta 37 in Bukittinggi, West Sumatra. It's a significant site where he spent his early childhood until the age of 11. The house, originally built in the 1860s with wooden structures, featured a main building, pavilion, rice barn, kitchen, horse stable, and fish pond. The main building housed the guest room, family dining room, and the bedrooms of his mother, uncle, and grandfather, while the pavilion served as Bung Hatta's bedroom. Although the original house collapsed in the 1960s, it was reconstructed in 1995 to commemorate Bung Hatta's early life, guided by his memoir and family photographs. The furniture and the arrangement within the house were restored to mirror the original setup. Bung Hatta was born on 12 August 1902 to Haj Muhammad Jamil in Saleha, and he was the second descendant of Sheikh Abdul Rahman, also known as Sheikh Batu Hampar. His time at the house, although brief, from 1902 to 1913, left a lasting impact on his character. He was deeply influenced by the discipline, punctuality, simplicity, and affection he observed in his grandfather, H. Anga, who worked with precision and organization as a private post contractor. These values shaped Bung Hatta's personality and future leadership style. After receiving his elementary education at Europees Lagawi School, or known as ELS in Bukittinggi, Bung Hatta continued his studies at Meer Onderwijs Lager Onderwijs, or known as MULO in Padang, followed by Prince Hendrik School, or PHS in Batavia. He later pursued his education at Handelshoek School, a trade school in Rotterdam, the Netherlands, from 1921 to 1932. Throughout his academic journey, Bung Hatta became a dedicated activist and patriot, establishing organizations like Jong Sumatranin, Bonn, and the Indonesian Association in the Netherlands. Bung Hatta, alongside Sukarno, played a pivotal role in proclaiming Indonesia's independence, becoming the country's first vice president. He was instrumental in significant diplomatic efforts, including the Linggadjati, Renville, and Romroyen negotiations. His representation of Indonesia at the Round Table Conference, or known as KMB, in the Netherlands was crucial in securing the Netherlands' recognition of Indonesia as an independent and sovereign nation. Those are the things that we need to know about Bung Hatta's background. Now we get back to his house, how it looked like. By the time I visited this place, it was like during the lunch hours, where everyone take their rest time and also enjoying their lunch. So I felt like maybe this is not the right time for me to visit, somewhere around in the afternoon. And I thought that may be the fish pond at the back of the kitchen. And this is the kitchen areas. And of course, there's no gas supply at the moment, so they use wood to cook their food. And I'm not sure whether this is the original cutleries had been used before because this house was built long time ago. And those chandeliers, and they are cleaning it. Those are the bathroom. Maybe this is the toilet, right? And the next one is the host cart and also the stable. So we can understand a long time ago, people in Padang using a horse cart to travel. And until today, you still can have a ride in a horse cart all around Padang, where you can see lots of people who operating the horse cart. So the best way to get this service, you must negotiate with them first and set the price, okay, before you get the service. And we get into the family dining areas, where there is a stair to go upstairs. There's another big living room in these areas on the first floor, where you can see more photographs taken. And also there is a painting of Bung Hatta himself. This is Bung Hatta's grandfather's room. Well, let's go out and check the nice veranda. Long time ago, it must be nice to sit here and see the horse cart, going right in front of the house. Few more photographs from the past, still in black and white. And this is the room where Bung Hatta's been born. And this is Bung Hatta's parents' room. There is the window to enable the light to get through into the room. The room is quite spacious, and it's not so hot in this room, even though there is no air condition. This is the back areas, on the first floor. In the first floor, I still have one more room to be checked. And this is Uncle Idris' room, located at the first floor on the right side. I feel happy I visited this place. It's so historical. It reminds you of a very important person to Republic Indonesia that, for lots of population of people and many islands. So this man is an important man for the independence of Indonesia. So we get back to Janjang 40. This is from the lower part. I need to go back to hilltop, where we start Janjang 40. So you already know these areas, right? But I'm going to walk through on the other side and look what we have, what types of shop that's still operating here. As you can see, there's money changer. But one thing that took my attention is the shop next to it, where they still have this film being sold, but I'm not sure whether people still using it. Look at that. Interesting, isn't it? But I don't, ask them personally whether there's people buying it or is that a real film still on sale. So we walked a little bit, and I'm going to fast forward this video because I wanted to show you already saw this in the previous video. But there's last important part that I want to show you. Okay, we almost there. Look how steep is the first part. Okay, this flight of stairs, it's so steep that known as Janjang 40. Stop a while, take a deep breath, and yes, try and struggle my best to climb up. As you know, it's a hot day. And look at that, I'm struggling, right? But I think I still have a good amount of energy and force myself to make it. Okay, and let's see from the top how steep it is. Okay, that's it. It's a bit scary if you're afraid of height. Okay, now I walk to the next attraction, and I thought that I didn't realize I'm at the right location, and I thought, oh, this is the place that I want to visit. Yeah. And we are already right in front of the entrance. And I said, well, let's take a look what's inside. Even though I'm not really excited, because when I look through the map, it shows some attraction. The good thing is, when I was there, I'm pretty happy I visited this place. Since I visit during the weekdays, okay, so there are not so many people. During weekend or public holidays, but still not bad. There are lots of tourists actually. The only thing is the ticket counter, and they have a black windows. I didn't realize that there is people inside. And a few stuffed animals in front of it. And when you walk in, shows how big it is. And it's not only this spot. Okay, these areas also go back behind the museum. There are lots of things inside this area. And the first animal that we can see here is interesting. It's tapir. Tapir known as a nocturnal animal. So even though here in Malaysia we have tapir, but it's not easy to see them, especially in the wild. You can only see them at the zoo. And luckily, I saw it here, and that's nice. And this is the whole area. The one that I visited in this video is the right part. The right part. Okay, it consists of the museum, few animal confinement and cages, and there's also a bird cage and reptile farm. And as you can see here, most of these are foxes and civets. I know whenever I visited the animal farm, I kind of disagree when people put it inside the cage and everything. But things that we need to understand, that some of these animals are being born in cage. The only thing that we need to think about is to provide a proper cages for them, right? So to make sure they feel comfortable. But that's not easy to do. But the important thing is between to let people see them, to learn from them, and also to treat them properly. Yeah, it's not easy, but we can try. And look at how many deers they have here. And it's beautiful. I always feel happy when I see deers in the painting, and they have the white spot in them. This is real. Quite nice. And I feel happy that I see them here. Oh, civet. And this one don't have a small box to let it rest. A little bit bad for me. It was with this cage. A little bit small for the animal. Yeah, I think that they need to improve. Yeah, I think I'm happy that I have a chance to see it, but it's also important for the animal to be taken care of properly. But inside this animal farm, there is also a big building, and it's gorgeous. Look at that building. It's not just a building to show. It serves a purpose as a museum. And I'm going to take you inside because I'm so fascinated by its architectures. Look at the carving, and it's not just wood carving, it's been painted. You know? It's not like the carving in here in Malaysia. Yeah, it's just a wood carving. It's rarely being painted, even though it's been preserved with shellacs or whatever. But here in Padang, okay, it's carved and also it's painted beautifully. And the building itself have a very beautiful shapes. So I asked the woman right in front of the building, say if I can get in. She said, yeah, she's very friendly and let me in. I've been inside this building before and other locations in Padang, but this is the first time I get in here. And this building is dedicated as a museum, so it has lots of things inside. Well-preserved building, and many stuff inside. Since I have lots of things to do, I cannot go in details for everything here. So I just go through randomly, a little bit fast. And I think like if you want to sit by yourself, yes, please come, you enjoy it by yourself. Yeah, there are lots of things to see. From traditional dress, traditional instrument that people use in here for their wedding ceremonies and so on. Sometimes I wish I have someone else to talk about all of the items that I see here. Okay, but I know it's not easy to find a friend who have a similar interest, but I'm fine. I take this and I share it with you, and perhaps if any one of you know what it is and want to share about the knowledge that you have about this item, please feel free and do write in the comment areas. Tell me what it is, and what you think about it. What it's been used for. If you still have it, that is nice, right? That's one thing that I was wonder about. That headdress was made with iron, and how they're using that? That's made from wood. And she told me that I can go downstairs for more exhibition. And it's so amazing actually. I get inside and look at that. Since I was by myself, it's kind of like, oh, what am I doing here? This is like a little bit creepy. It's not scary. There are more stuff to see here. This is wooden boxes that have been carved and painted beautifully. And there's lots of replica of traditional houses. The traditional item. Look at that, how people weave their clothes and so on. I know it's not easy. That's one of the best thing to do during the old days, to making clothes. And it can be so expensive back on those days. And this is the interesting part where you can see lots of co-joint twin in the animals within this district. Okay, it's not happening in the same years. It's in various or in a different period of time. But what wonderful is, I kind of thinking this thing can caused by radiation, right? But it never happened among human, or maybe it's not documented. I don't know. This is old manuscript. Unfortunately, I don't have time to analyze what types of manuscript, what tells you about. There must be kind of important things happening those days. Exchange of knowledge from the manuscript. And many other equipment like this one have been used by fishermen, and that is just for transportation. I know I can be here for the whole day. And at the same time, you must remember it's hot, it's in the afternoon, and I'm still thinking about my lunch. And I'm not over yet. I know that there's a huge area I need to explore, and then there's another part, the left part of this park, that I think I want to explore before I'm going to have my lunch. There's a wood carving tool. I'm going to the other side to see it closer. And I have that gasoline light when I was a kid. It's interesting. I like to see this thing and know more about it. This musical instrument. And there's another small room over there. This is a like a playing stuff. Yeah, this is the small room. I get in. It's quite nice actually. This is like a study room. And also talk about the ancient alphabets. That. Yeah, this is a Minangkabau alphabet. We never thought about it. And those photos are for Jam Gadang throughout the times. This room is very narrow. It consists of, it just displays old photos, some stories. Nice. I mean, I need to spend more time here in this room to know all about these photos and the stories. Okay, let's go back. And there are a few other items on display. This is the money, old monies, banknotes and coins. Okay, let's go up. Okay, we're back to the animal areas. Okay, these are two elephants. Okay. I was told there are another elephant previously, but the elephants already died. And look at the ivory, it's quite big. I'm not sure. I just thought that this elephant might be old. And this is Asian elephant. From the size, you can tell it's a little bit smaller. And far smaller from the African elephant, of course. There are many other bird cages here, as you can see. And you know I like birds. It's not easy to keep birds because they need to fly, so you need to have big cages for bird. And it says here world largest free flight aviary. Yeah, I'm not sure because many other places have or claim they have the biggest in the world aviary, but I don't care. I just get inside. And when I get inside, it's not bad. Okay, this is big, and there are some birds inside, even though it's not. I cannot see them close to each other. But there are many other photos of the bird. Maybe I need to take more time to see where are all those birds, because of course they're going to flying around. Maybe somewhere on the trees or something. I saw a few of them. I like that chicken, and then also I saw one, a big one over there. Let's take a look. Okay, that it's pelican. Yeah, this is not local bird, but I saw a few pelican in my countries. There's a pelican in also the bird farm like this. Amazing bird. Artificial waterfalls, that's good. Give something if you are feeling different environment. Yes, it's big, but not as big as the bird park in Kuala Lumpur, but I don't mind about it. And we go to another part of this park, and I saw that. Look at that. Okay, I just saw that very cute chubby chickens. Yeah, they're cute, right? They're big like a ball. Okay, let's continue. There may be more birds in this part too, but yeah, I cannot spend too much time here, so I keep on moving. Okay, we go out from the big bird cage. There's an open area where you can see the scenery of Padang city. It's quite impressive. I like that the view from here. we had few nice view before, right? At the Pasar di Atas in the previous video. And there's another door to get back into the cage at the next level. So we can see here a peacocks, a few of them. And there's a white peacock there. This is another one. I remember there's lots numbers of peacock in Kuala Lumpur's bird park, and they're free to roam the areas. It's a nice place. Maybe in the future I'll bring you there to show you, okay? Because I like to see how free they are in that bird park. Yeah, everybody's like white peacock. But I think like the normal peacock also looks amazing because they are colorful. And this is another beautiful birds too. Also same as peacock, has a very nice display of feathers. It's rarely they're going to open their feathers. It looks amazing. So that is the big bird's cage. We go out now, and I saw this, and it's so small. The chicken cage is small. I know chicken can cope with it, but it's not nice to put the chicken here in the animal park with a small cage like that. It might be hard for the chicken because it cannot go around. This is a parrot. Everybody likes parrot. I'm crazy for parrot. Small bird here. And you can imagine how nice it is to see this bird in the wild. But trust me, it's not easy to see them in the jungle. First, the jungle is big. Second, they blend perfectly in the forest. You know, you almost cannot see them, even you can hear them. Okay? So the bird park or animal farm provide a nice place to see them. The only things or challenge is to make sure they live here in a good condition. Okay, so we need to work together, okay, in order to provide a good place for this animal, and also to provide us a chance to see them. So this is the tiger cage. You know, I almost cannot see. Where's the tiger? Where's the tiger? This look like it's relaxing under the shades. And this is the first time I see tiger. I went to the zoo in Saigon. I heard that there is a tiger, but I missed the spot, the cage of the tiger. That's an eagle. Yeah. Okay, it's hot. You can see the shadows of the from the sun, right? The sunlight. Yeah, I fast forward this part, just like a zigzag. This is the reptile areas. Talk about reptiles, you will see lots of snakes. Lizard. It look gorgeous, right? There's no way I'm going to touch it. I don't mind to hold the snake, but of course, okay, you never know what they're going to do. They might bite you. So that snake just shed their skins. Where's the snake? Luckily I have like a zooming camera, so I can zoom a little bit. See, let's take a video of the snake. This is another one, the green snakes, an iguana. A yellow python. I think this is gorgeous. So beautiful. Look how big is that? This is another beautiful snake. Beautiful, but I am not going to touch it for no reason. If I don't see the caretakers and ask them how to touch them, it's not safe. And that is the lizard. It makes lots of noise. Sometimes it's challenging to find where's the animal inside the glass, and some of the animals they blend very good with the environment. So we are in another part of the park, and there's another building here. It's not open, but I saw this is interesting, so I get closer to this building to see what it is. So inside there's a huge collection of stuffed animals. And I saw a man there, and he said that this part maybe will be restored in the future, and I hope they will. Because there are few rooms here. It must be used back before. Hopefully it will be reopened in the future. I skip a few parts in this park because I need to go to the other side. I know I should explore it, but it's okay. I speed up the video again because I want to go to the other part of this park. So you saw the building before. We've been through all of the areas from the aviary part. I like that building so much. I'm going to fast forward again this video because we are going to the other part and we're going to cross the bridge. Okay? But I'm going to end this video for this time, okay, because I don't want to mix it. From the next part, I'm going to combine it with another attraction. So this is the bridge known as Limpapeh Bridge. It's quite nice. This is the first time I crossed it. And from the other side, there's another part of this park, so you can enter this park from that side or also from the side where I get in. So from this bridge, you can see a beautiful view of Padang city. So that's it for this time. Thank you for watching my videos. Hopefully you will join me again in the next future for the second part of the attractions in Padang. Thank you very much. Keep on watching my video. Please subscribe and share if you like. Thank you. Bye bye.